Hey, what is up guys, DRC3 here, back with another My Hero Ultra Impact video. Now this is going to be a quick video compared to the ones I've been putting out recently because I wanted to go over with you guys the new effects in the game, Persistence and Overwhelm, that come with the brand new Fantasy Deku and Fantasy Bakugo respectively, okay? So if you weren't sure what they did or what they do, we're going to go over that. It turns out this Deku is by far the best Deku in the game. When I was originally reading his kit, I was like, oh no, he harms himself. How good could he really be? But this persistence thing makes him amazing. Like, he is so good. He is amazing, amazing, amazing. And so really quickly, before I go over Persistence and Overwhelm, I'm going to show you guys where I got this. This is a screenshot from my game. I have it pulled up on my computer. If you go to the menu and then the help menu inside the menu, you'll get a list of things like this: home, characters, menu, recruit, battle. If you go to the battle tab like I've done here and you press the down arrow, you can scroll down and there's a bunch of subcategories, okay? And if you press the effects category, you can see all the effects for the different things in game and what they do. So what I'm going to be showing you is a screenshot from that and reading the effects to you guys and kind of explaining what is going on. Okay, so right here at the bottom, you can see the two new effects added in. You have Persistence, which is when knocked out, character remains standing with 1 HP. So the character gets completely knocked out, doesn't matter, they remain standing with 1 HP. Adding some of the damage character received to their next attack. So if they get attacked and they get knocked out, basically, it's going to take that damage that they received, add it to their own attack, and they can hit really freaking hard against the enemy. The character is knocked out after the effect wears off, okay? So Persistence is really good, especially with Deku. I believe he drops below, when he drops below 15 and 30% health, he gets like 3 turns of Persistence. On top of that, he has an action skill that gives him a last stand. So even though he might get knocked out, he's going to have the Persistence, which keeps him standing. Then he has a last stand, which keeps him standing. So hopefully your Deku isn't actually getting knocked out, making him really good for PvP, like an amazing tank, almost as good as Kirishima, except for the fact that he cannot draw aggro. But on top of being a tank, he is going to take the damage that he gets and dish it back out, like kind of like a Mirror Force from like Yu-Gi-Oh or something. You know, it's going to be really strong and it's really good. Okay, like, he is absolutely nuts. I have already filmed a showcase for this Deku, and man, I can't wait to put that showcase out. He is going to be so good in PvP. He is a PvP game changer. I am excited to say we do have a brand new best Deku in the game. Okay, so despite the way his kit may look on paper, this Persistence right here makes him an amazing unit. Like, he is really hard to knock out and he hits so hard. I can tell you guys that in the showcase that I am going to post later, he was able to like one-shot somebody with just his action skill. Like, I think it was a tank, and I'm not going to say which tank, but he one-shot a tank with just an action skill because that's how strong he gets. He is absolutely nuts, okay? All right, so that's Persistence. That's the new Deku. Let's talk about Overwhelm, the other effect that is coming with the Bakugo. Overwhelm reduces the damage taken by character from opponents with fewer temporary buffs than the character, and increases damage dealt to the opponents with fewer temporary buffs. The damage received by character and dealt to the opponent varies on the difference in the number of temporary buffs between character and the opponent. Okay, so basically, if you are able to buff your Bakugo, he kind of buffs himself. He gives himself, I think, power and crit and plus ultra, so he's buffing himself with temporary buffs. If your Bakugo has more temporary buffs than the opponent, he's going to do more damage. Now, one thing to note about Overwhelm, Bakugo is going to work very nicely with a one Mr. Yellow Aizawa who removes enemy buffs. So that is going to guarantee that your Bakugo is going to have more power than the enemy that you are facing, and it's going to make Bakugo hit so freaking hard. Another time Bakugo is going to hit really hard is if you have just killed an enemy, like in PvP, then that new enemy comes out from the sub slot to replace them. Obviously, they don't have as many buffs because they haven't been in the game as long. Bakugo is going to have more temporary buffs. He's going to be able to burst them down when they come out if you're lucky enough. So this Bakugo can be really good in PvP too. Overall, both the Deku and the Bakugo, very, very, very good in PvP. Make sure you look out for that showcase when it comes out. As for PvE, I have to do a little more testing, but I'll do a showcase for PvE separately. Make sure you check that out as well when it comes out, guys. Let me know what you think of these new effects. Did you know that this menu is in the game? Go to the menu, go to the help, go to, oh shoot, what was it? Go to battle and then go to effects and you can see all this stuff. Okay, did you know this was in the game? If not, hopefully this helps you out a little bit. Hopefully now you understand what persistence and overwhelm are. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please, please, please go down there, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment. I am trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, and everybody who's followed so far, thank you. Everybody who's left me likes, everybody who's left comments, I appreciate y'all like really so much. Thank you so much. All right, guys, that is all from me. Peace.